Vailoa played just 2 series in his preseason debut. Miami fell to Vegas 15-3. He was 6 of 8 for 58 yards. Jarrett Stidham led the Raiders on a touchdown drive in the first possession. He was 7 of 10 for 80 yards. Tua, though, wants to play.
Man, I always want to play. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to play last week, too, at least a couple of snaps. But Mike decided that, then wasn't the time. So hopefully he gives, the first offense an opportunity to go out there, hopefully get some plays in, understand some situations, knowing how to manage the game, and kind of get back into the groove of things.
Get out of the way of that truck backing up, by the way. Speaking of playing.
With 29 seconds left, no timeouts remaining, Pickett in the gun. George Pickens motions back to the right slot. Pickett back, throws it to the left flat. Pulled in at the 5, down to the pylon. Is that a touchdown? They're going to have him out of bounds short of that. They do call a touchdown. Benny Snell Jr. pulled it in.
That's 102.5 FM WDVE. Kenny Pickett, impressive again. Pittsburgh's rookie QB, 6 of 7, 76 yards, and a touchdown in the 16-15 win over Jacksonville. The former Pitt standout, who will likely start the season as Mitch Trubisky's backup, has hit on 19 of 22 passes, 171 yards in the preseason, 3 touchdowns without a turnover. Trubisky, 5 of 8 for 60 yards, ending 3 drives, 2 punts, and a missed field goal. Trevor Lawrence led 4 drives that crossed midfield, ended in a missed field goal, 2 makes, and a turnover on downs. Lawrence hit on 14 of 21 for 133 yards.
Ellinger goes out of the gun. Jackson stays in as the back to his left. 3 receivers go right. Ellinger looks left, lofts the ball into the end zone, looking for Mike Strawn, and he cradles it on a catch. Touchdown, Mike Strawn! The second-year player, D2, out of Charleston, finds the end zone, and the Colts have their first lead of the ball game. It's 12-6.
That's Sam Ellinger. He's airing it out for the Colts, but Detroit's defense stopped a 2-point conversion late, get a 27-26 win over Indy. 10-70 the Fan with that call. Bears linebacker Roquan Smith ended his hold-in Saturday, taking part in practice for the first time during training camp. He said he plans to play out the final year of his rookie contract, set to earn a shade under $10 million on that 5th-year option. Negotiations, he said, are over right now.
If I'm Jimmy Garoppolo, I see this as an investment in my future as a free agent in 2023.
The offense that the Cleveland Browns run, Kevin Stefanski is the head coach, he's the one calling plays. It's a scheme that he learned under Gary Kubiak. So that's what they run in San Francisco.
While I like Brissett, they're literally one hit away from either Josh Rosen or Josh Dobbs playing on a team that has a chance to be really good.
Yeah, they have a trio of quarterbacks right now in Cleveland, including Jacoby Brissett. But might Jimmy G be a fit? Jake Trotter covers the Browns for ESPN. He joined Darian Mellon. He wonders if Jimmy G might want Cleveland.
The 49ers have basically made it clear that they're going to try to do right by Jimmy G. In other words, they're going to consult him before they trade him somewhere. And does Garoppolo want to go to Cleveland and be an 11-game rental for one season? I don't know the answer to that, but I wonder if it's not a slam dunk for him, even though he might have to sit elsewhere.
Yeah, Mike Tannenbaum has been beating that Jimmy G to Cleveland drum, and he's not done again on Darian Mell.
I think you guys strongly consider Jimmy G if you're the Browns because you're one hit away from Josh Dobbs or Josh Rosen playing. I like Jacoby Brissett, but, there's something there in terms of if he gets a sprained ankle or whatever, what happens to a team that could be really good? And then the other part is, and I don't think enough people are talking about this, but Deshaun Watson hasn't played a game in 700 days. I think there's going to be some rust when he comes back.
Yeah, that's very, very true. As far as the 49ers, no Jimmy G again, and no Trey Lance on Saturday night.
3rd and goal from the 2. The lanky Sudfeld has Hasty by his side. Short drop, looks right, throws over the middle, caught, touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. JaMychal Hasty.
That's a Vikings radio network, by the way. Nate Sudfeld, 14-play, 79-yard drive. Go-ahead touchdown early 4th quarter. San Francisco beats Minnesota 17-7, so he's looking to find his way on that roster. Sudfeld went 13 of 17 for 102 yards. Again, DNP for Lance, who's looked good when he's been on the field. You're listening to Sports Center all night on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app. I'm Jim Basquel. UFC 278 main event. Kamaru Usman, challenger Leon Edwards, and surprise, surprise.
But that is not the
the cloth from which he is cut. I mean, that is a dejected...
How many O's did you get there? Leon Edwards knocking out Usman to win the UFC welterweight title in the main event. Finished at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of the fifth round. Usman considered the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. Edwards unbeaten in 11 straight fights over nearly 7 years, while Usman had 5 title defenses prior to this loss. Edwards, a champ.
Leon, were there moments in the fight coming into the fifth round, you were behind on the scores? Were there moments where you were doubting?
I know. It doesn't matter. From the trenches, I'm built like this. I go to the bell's done. That's it. I'm from the trenches. I've been down my whole life now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Yeah, he is the champ. Edwards with Joe Rogan. Coming up, Las Vegas Aces, their playoff game with a record performance, and the night's top sounds. That's next. You're listening to SportsCenter All Night on ESPN Radio.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Oh, I thought we were going to listen to some sound.
No, the sound. Listen to the sound of you, Keyshawn.
Oh.
Notice he said key. Get more from the guys Monday morning at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2. More SportsCenter All Night. Next.
Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO, Showtime. How many streaming services are you paying for? Better question, how many do you actually watch? Odds are you're paying for subscriptions you're not using. Why? Because getting out of subscriptions often feels like more trouble than it's worth. Not anymore. Just download the Rocket Money app. Rocket Money is the #1 subscription tracker, manager, and canceller all in one. Connect your accounts and instantly you'll see a complete picture of all your recurring subscriptions in one easy-to-use interface. Rocket Money organizes your subscriptions by due date and notifies you when something is coming up. Now, instead of waiting on hold for the better part of an hour while you connect to a customer service representative, cancel that subscription immediately with a tap right from the app, and Rocket Money will handle the rest. To find out more about all the awesome personal finance features packed into Rocket Money, go to rocketmoney.com/stream to download today. Or download the Rocket Money app from the Apple App or Google Play stores. Rocket Money, the money app that works for you.